Who are you really? When you peel back the layers of titles, roles, and expectations, who exists at the core? This question, simple in its construct, yet profound in its implications, forms the bedrock of self-identity. Imagine a young woman named Alex. A gifted pianist, Alex lived her life in a world of black and white keys, crescendos, and cadences. She was defined by her music, her identity tied to the grand piano that sat majestically in her living room. To everyone around her, Alex was a pianist. But was that all she was? One day, Alex suffered a hand injury. The doctor's verdict was crushing. She would never play the piano again. The music that had defined her existence fell silent. Who was she without her piano, without the identity she had built for herself? The journey that followed was one of self-discovery. Alex had to rediscover herself, not as a pianist, but as a person. She had to learn to separate herself from the piano, to find an identity that existed beyond the black and white keys. She began to write, pouring her emotions, her experiences, her life into words. She found solace in literature, in the rhythm of sentences and the melody of paragraphs. She discovered a new passion, a new identity. Alex was no longer just a pianist, she was a writer. The journey to self-discovery is often born of necessity. It's when we are stripped of our familiar identities that we are forced to look within and discover who we truly are. Alex's story teaches us a few key things about the journey to self-discovery. Firstly, we are not defined by what we do, but by who we are. Our professions, our roles, our titles, these are just layers that we add to our core selves. They are not who we are. Secondly, self-discovery is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process of self-evaluation and self-understanding. We are constantly evolving, constantly changing, and so too is our understanding of ourselves. Lastly, self-discovery often requires us to step out of our comfort zones and challenge our preconceived notions. It's in the face of adversity that we often discover our true selves, just as Alex discovered her love for writing after losing her ability to play the piano. So who are you really? It's a question that only you can answer. But remember, the journey to self-discovery is a journey worth taking, because at the end of the day, understanding who you are is the first step to understanding where you're going.